Sending data, sending data, sending data, and we're live. Welcome peeps, Dan Lee Bob here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. And today we have it's a mission we've sort of done before, I think, but because I messed around with the contracts, I think perhaps there's some contracts have sort of reset themselves, maybe. But what we have here is a bunch of things to do around Ike and Duna. So we need to put a relay satellite in orbit around Duna. And this can be, it's got to have 15G satellite antenna rating. We might have to combine those, we'll have to have a think about that. It's got to be an apoapsis of less than 6.5 million. And it's got to be in orbit around Duna, so that's that. We also need to put an orbit around Ike, just a satellite. And we also need to put a relay orbit around Ike. This one just says it's got to be a satellite. This one's got to be a relay satellite, so again, 15G. Dustbin lorries outside. And again, it doesn't have to be in a particular orbit, but inclined, and so we'll tally those two together, and then we've got performing a temperature scan around in space high over Ike, and we have to recover that. So we probably won't get that one done because you need to bring it back, unless I can figure some way of perhaps sending. No, I'm still here. Unless I can find some way of returning a mini satellite with that reading from Ike, but I'm not 100% sure of that. That one I've got, it's open-ended, there's no time for, so that's not a problem. There's eldest daughter in the background there. Morning, Maisie. Breakfast and pet, please. Okay. So we send two satellites. And that's what we want. One's got to be in a specific orbit of Ike. Now, I said I think I've done this before. Whether I've broadcast it or not, I can't remember. But I have a specific. Hang on. It's fine. He says it's fine. It's fine. Yes. Good. Day job. So I have a specific dual. I think it's in Duna, because I think I did this in Duna. Well, actually, I've got a specific rocket which launches two satellites, or is for delivering two satellites, and I can't remember what it's called. That's the problem. So much rubbish here. Here it is. BBNet inserter. BBNet inserter. Broadband inserter. So here we have two comm satellites. Come here. I thought they were launched one above each other, but obviously not. Right. Okay. So here, two comm satellites, each with about I think it's about 500-600 dV, just to do sort of changes. You sort of stacked them on this plate here. Stacked them on a, don't know what this is. Oh, there's a service bay. That's because it's got, that's got separate. If we open this up, you can see inside. You can see there's another probe core and a battery inside of there. Reaction wheel. One of these things called, solar panels, photovoltaic cells, and a bunch of boosters underneath. And I think, looking at the DV, it says 3,400. But let's just move that up. Yeah, that's within Kerbin. But that's 3,400 or 8,965 within space. And I'm just having a look down. I need 6,500 to get to Duna. Well, that's landed on Duna. It's about 1450 to get off. I'll do a powered descent. So we're going to close that, and we're going going to just have a quick check. Obviously check the staging. Right, so down the bottom here, check the staging. So we've got some vectors here, we've got the mainsail here, and they're all staged together. Then we lose a little bit of asparagus here. Don't ask me why that's so long, I think I shifted this afterwards. Asparagus there, and what we haven't got is some separatrons, and we could probably do with those, or maybe not. I said I have used this before, hasn't really caused me problems, I know, but anyway, 1.135 thrust to weight ratio to take off, so it's plenty. I think we will just go for a launch, to be honest. And we'll see what Ike is like when we get there. It might be just as easy to chuck a Duna satellite in first, then get myself into the required Ike orbit. But it may be that we get an encounter with Ike. I can put myself into an Ike orbit and save a lot of DV and leave the rocket with whatever remaining DV it's got. Right, I'm going to use the ascent guidance. I'm going to put it into a 100-kilometre orbit, and we're going to choose 60. A 60 profile is fine. So T launch, and off we go. I must admit, be a little bit more professional if I put some of those struts on the side as well. Wash will be in my starter this morning. It's very itchy until it dries out. Points in weird directions, you know. The starships and beards will know exactly what I'm talking about. One way to get around that is to sort of trim them down, but short and stubby. I don't know. Oh, okay. Why didn't it all engage? Did I click engage autopilot? I'm going to revert back to launch. In my mind, I've let it crash, or I've tried to recover it, but unsuccessful. I've had to ditch that. Sorry about that. Frog in my throat. Right. T, Z. Launch. And engage autopilot. There we go, that's better. So, as it launches up, you can see, I can't remember whether I got it climbing or rolling. Front and backs go first. I think they disappear on forward tilted over to too much, so that's fine. Otherwise, what I quite like doing is turning it 90 degrees so the sides go off first. Window clouds. It's a bit dark, you can't really see the clouds. Yeah, what's those top and bottom boosters? Let's call them that. So a little bit of cloud down there. Just happens to be above the Space Centre. And I think we could probably, for the sake of the broadcast, this is horrible, I'd sped this up if it was recording. Just get a bit of heating effect now. We're up at 30,000. And perhaps this is about to cut out any minute. Well, not any minute, we're on 100,000, aren't we? So get ourselves up to 100,000. There we go. Now I think, yeah, I've got to put a reaction wheel in here, so that shouldn't be a problem. And as we coast up through the upper reaches of the atmosphere into the inky blackness of space, well, not so inky or black. We get rid of the ascent. Oh no, yeah we can, because it'll still circularize for me. And as you can see, with the circularize, we're just using this bottom section here. That'll pretty much get most of that. We can ditch it probably just before we circularize, to be honest. And then we're into the Poodle engine, and that it's got about 5,000 DV, as you can see here, which is more than enough to get us out to Duna. Now, what I didn't do is plot a Duna window before we took off, but I'm not too worried about that because we haven't got any Kerbals on board, so if this thing has to sit for a year or so in orbit, so be it. If we let it stage itself, I can get rid of the rubbish afterwards. In fact, no, let's go ascent guidance, disengage autopilot, burn, 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 burn. Still following the node, prograde pretty much, and just get myself back up to node. Thought it was going to hold itself without any SAS then, but yeah. Right, let's ditch that and engage autopilot again. Interesting. What's it doing there? We're going to crash. Don't want it doing that. Let's go back out of map, disengage autopilot, go prograde. Oh no, click node. Let's go burn again because of this Poodle engine. No, just go prograde because we're in danger of going back in the atmosphere. Right, okay, back, and let's not burn towards the Earth. Let's burn up a bit. Just watch my periapsis here. As long as it comes up at about 70,000, I can cut the engine. Don't want to go prograde. Just go 50,000. Going to start getting atmospheric heating in a minute. Let's just burn radial. Get my height up. Come on, periapsis. I've messed this up, haven't I? Let's yeah, no, I just need to keep going prograde. Luckily, I have lots of DV. Get this up to 40, 50. I'm going to lose a lot of my orbital speed. And orbital speed's coming back up again. Excellent. So there we go. All 50, and now we're climbing. Now we're climbing. But I've completely messed this orbit up. X, have a quick look at where is the periapsis. Periapsis is there. That's fine, because now we're climbing. We can just probably don't lose too much speed. Let's just go prograde. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And yeah. What I am going to do before we do anything else is, right, let's have a quick look at maneuver planner. I don't want the maneuver node editor. I want advanced transfer to other planet, and I've actually got to pick another planet first. Zoom in, rapid, mice, set as target. So we're miles away. We got lowest DV 3 years? Really? Kerbal alarm clock. And what do you say? Duna, 413 days. Well, there we go. Add alarm. Kerbin Station. Why have I got an alarm for Kerbin Station? Oh, I haven't got some cadets. Kerbin Station. Don't know why my stream starting. Let's just have a quick look at my stream monitor a minute. That seems to be alright. I've got no warnings. Okay. How do I get back to... There we go. Right. That's alright. Right. Scroll back in again. Right, before we do anything else, let's go here, add a manoeuvre, and just bring the periapsis out to something useful. And that's the phone. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. It's the problem about live broadcasting, isn't it, eh? Right, so we are coming up, and I want to just increase that a little, probably not to 140,000. Let's just bring it down to about 100,000. So let's maneuver planner, execute next node. Why are you not water warping? Oh, there we go. Now, this is what I don't quite understand. This one here is going to take 1,000 DV to get to Duna, but we've got to wait 3 years, 67 days. Kerbin, Kerbin alarm clock says 413 days here. If we went ASAP, it's 4,000. Just
Do
wait.
you have a voice changer on?
No, I don't. I've just got a bit of echo for some reason. How are you doing? I've got a stuffy nose because of hay fever, and for some reason I've got a bit of an echo.
I'm good, how are you?
I am absolutely fine, apart from the hay fever. All COVID clear here, no sign of a cough or anything. So I was just pondering on why MechJev says it's going to take me 3... Oh no. It's now changed. Oh no, that's transit duration. Is that what that's showing? No, that's showing... That's showing time to departure there. And this is showing transit duration. I think it's just a coincidence. Right, I'm going to close the maneuver planner down, and we're going to go into... Now I've burnt that, and I'm not in danger of crashing. I'm going to go to the tracking station, and we're going to fast forward time till we get to 412 days or whatever, so we'll just bang, there we go, whiz it round.
What are you trying to do?
We're putting 2 satellites into orbit around Duna and Ike. If I zoom out and focus on Ike, it might show me the required orbits. No, I'm going to do 3 missions, 2 satellites. One is just going to be a comm satellite around Duna here. One's going to be a comm satellite in a specific orbit, but it takes 2 missions. I'll show you the missions down here while we're doing this. There we go. So a relay satellite around Duna, any satellite around Ike, but in a specific orbit, and then that's also going to be a relay satellite. I was going to do a temperature scan, but I've actually got to recover that data, which means sending something back. I'm not intending to bring anything back from these Duna missions as such. So let's go back to Kerbin. Once we've finished whizzing around,
Nice.
140 days. This is the problem about live broadcasts like this. You know, I could sing a little song, try and tell you a joke. I don't know any jokes which aren't really dad jokes. "30 days, here we go. You've been saved from me thinking of a dad joke because we're pretty much there. I'm going to follow my normal... Come on. As it slows down. Pull down here. Actually, since we're here... Yeah, delete the alarm on close the alarm. Just look and see.
I got a joke. What is a dog's favourite pizza toppings?
Okay, for those of you not on chat, I've just been asked a joke. I got a joke. What is a dog's favourite pizza toppings? I don't know. Go on.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. Yes, that is worthy of a dog joke. I will look forward to telling my kids that one later. Pepperoni. Joke of the day. Oh. Right, so just going to bring up the manoeuvre planner and wait for it to compute, because this thing thought it was going to be 3 years.
I'm laughing so hard for some reason.
You're laughing. Not supposed to laugh at your own jokes. Come on, lowest TV. Tell you what, let's just... Oh, no, resume flight. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just burn prograde. Now, I want to burn... So we escape. So we'll want to put it... Let's put it here. Add a maneuver. Let's just burn an escape. Trajectory. Trouble my words today. Trajectory. Try and get something that isn't going to interfere with... What is that? There we go. That'll do. Right. Maneuver planner. Let's just execute that node. It's nothing particularly special. 934 dV to escape. Not getting messed around by the Mun or the Minimus. Why are you not moving? Oh, I might have messed this up because I've not... Come on. Deploy that. Oh. Thankfully I've got enough power, but nearly messed that up by not extending the solar panels and running out of electric. And that is funny. The amount of times I do that. Now I thought if we used... See, if I do this manually, I remember these sort of things. But if I do it using MechJeb, MechJeb sometimes does deploy the fairings.
What visual mods you got on? Sorry for all the questions.
Getting asked a lot of questions. Honestly, I don't mind. It gives me something to talk about rather than me just rabbiting what I normally rabbit about. But I'm using Eve, which there isn't an icon here, so it's just the bog standard Eve pack with a bog standard Eve configuration. That's it, really. I'm running... I've got HyperEdit, though I don't tend to use it. And use that for sort of cinematic stuff, which I haven't really played with. I've got this thing, Chatterer, which is really good, again, for the cinematic stuff, but it's, get little kernels chattering in the background. The docking pilot, Kerbal Alarm Clock, this is a Curb Cam thing. Kerbal Engineer, obviously, also got Kerbal Inventory System, because what I really do like about this game is the amount of problems that you put yourself in because of bad planning or whatever. But Kerbal Inventory System and Kerbal Attachment System allow you to get out of it, and that's half the fun I find, just solving the problems. Are we there yet? 100 DV to go. And I've got ScamSat running, and that's about, there's a science thing down here, but I've pretty much opened up most of the science research. Yeah, this echo keeps coming and going. I really don't know why. Perhaps it's the software trying to...
Is that Poodle engine you using the second stage on your rocket?
Yes. Yeah. There are other rockets to use, but the Poodle one is actually quite an efficient one to use. I could use a nuclear engine, but the slowing down at Duna, the nuclear engine, I find, unless you double it up, in which case you get a huge great weight problem, just doesn't quite have enough power to slow you down if you approach it too fast.
I recommend the Skipper engine.
I like the Skipper, I must admit. But it's just a little bit, you've got to carry a little bit more fuel. So that it's that balancing act between the power and needing extra fuel to, because it's got a lower ISP. But yeah, I used the Skipper and the mainsail a lot, sort of early game when I was in the career. But right, we're going to go into Kerbal's sphere of influence, and then I can plan my I-Call Duna encounter. We're going to go for a Duna encounter. I was chattering earlier to myself mainly, but I'm going to put the satellite into orbit around Duna first. But if I get an icon counter, which you usually do when you're trying to do that because it messes you up. But if you get an orbit, if I get an icon counter, then we'll try and get that Ike orbit out of the way, because that's the one that needs to be in a certain orbit.
I love the mod you using Smart ASS.
That's part of MechJeb. It's a little bit cheaty, because if you haven't got, so if I look at SAS here, you see I haven't got the target or the node icons, because I'm going for a cheaper protocol. But SmartAS, or SmartAS, it gives you everything. So you've got target icons here and such like. So yeah, early game, if you were playing seriously, it could be considered a bit cheaty, because the more expensive cores that cost 1,000 Kerbal counters, whatever they are. Just going to fast forward time a bit, get us shifted into Kerbal. There we go. But to be honest, I'm not terribly worried.
It's not really cheating, you can do it yourself, can't you?
You can. And if you watch some of my... I've got a YouTube series, so it's not cheating. I have proved I can do it, and sometimes I do it, because actually MechJeb is not very reliable, and just occasionally, for instance, I'm going to just produce this encounter on my own, because I find that while it takes a little bit of tweaking, it's actually easier to do it than get MechJeb to do it. As you can see, I've got a rough encounter there. I'll tweak it up in a minute, but if I was to do Maneuver Planner, Advanced Transfer to another planet, actually we can just do a standard Hohmann transfer now. Because, see, if I do that, we're not encountering till down here. So, that is 890 dV. If I remove all those nodes and I just bung an encounter in there, I can get it to encounter a lot sooner. Again, I'm not too worried about how long it takes to encounter, because we can fast forward time and... No, wrong way. There we go. I can fast forward time and we can get an encounter. You know, if I had Kerbals, I'm a little bit more sort of, well, let's all go the wrong way. Hang on a minute. Trying to talk and... Ooh. Separation. 238,000. What are we doing over there? There we go. Right. I think... Yeah.
Do you have friends that play Kerbal Space Program?
I do have some friends that play Kerbal Space Program. They don't get together much, I must admit, but we do share ideas. There we go. I can get a better view now. I'll get that one there. Right, 245,000. Otherwise I'll hang around the Reddit. 235, 34, 230, 27. Yeah, it's getting closer. There we go. 13, 8. End up with a counter in a minute. 4, 3, 1. Let's go back up. So we need to tweak the inclination. Yeah, bring that round. Any minute now, he says, we're going to get an encounter. 261, 4, 206, 287. One of these, here we go. 85, 279, 176. I can't remember how close you've got to be for the sphere of influence. Jeez, will it tell me? No, I haven't got the planetary info up. 155, 154, 23, 13, 106. Come on. I thought it popped up now. $55,000 kilometers. 51, 50, 49. Oh, is that it? Yes. Right, there we go. Right, let's do that button and then I can tweak it and we'll find out what we get for the counter. See, 891, but it is so much sooner. It's not around here, it's up here. So I said MechJeb's okay, but sometimes MechJeb tweaks it a little bit in the wrong direction. So let's just go execute that node. Well, 4,000 DV plus what I've got in the two little mini satellites. Should enough to sort of change tweak an orbit, not enough to get it into orbit. Any minute now. Here we go. That's the other thing, is MechJeb takes a little bit of time to think about before time warping. I'd have hit the button, in fact. It's the other thing, let MechJeb do it, doesn't save it before it'll do the time warp. I'm guessing you play Kerbal Space Program. How long have you played for? The Pickle engine is still painfully slow, but it's not as slow as the nuclear engines. Accelerating at just less than 1G. It's not good enough to spill their coffee. Right, while that's finishing burning, let's have a look at how close our periapsis is.
If they say they got a geostationary satellite on Dunner/Mars, they're lying, because you have to get your orbit as Ike orbit, so you would crash into Ike or get shot out of Dunner/Mars. PS The reason why I put all this in is because I have a friend that has said he put a geostationary satellite in Dunner/Mars orbit, and I did some research because I'm a huge nerd.
No, just reading your message there about geostationary orbits on Duna and Mars. I know there was, I think that was a Mars. Sorry, Mars. Duna. Yeah, I put, I think there was a contract I had to put wasn't geostationary, but it was in it had to be a very precise orbit. And it just kept getting Ike's encounters and getting thrown out. It was terrible. And it was about trying to get it into orbit and then keeping it in orbit for that set period of time. I can't remember what contract pack that was on, but that took me hours to do. It was really frustrating. You know, normally I'd try and plan my missions a little bit more. And I'm just going to tweak it. I don't know why that being so far out. But yeah, I'd plan my missions a little bit more.
Yes, I do play this game and have 440 hours on it.
440 hours? That's not bad. I've only just started playing relatively recently, and I'll tell you how many hours I've got it, or can I? Can I? He says, go on.
Yeah, I told you I was a huge nerd.
Yes. I'm perhaps not as nerdy as you, but I do like the science part of it. Do you ever watch any of Scott Manley's videos? Just having a quick look to see how long I've been playing. Oh, I've got 800 hours. But some of those I must admit
No,
where
don't
it's
watch
been
videos.
I just watch Twitch. Well, Scott Manley sort of played Kerbal Space Program when it was. Hang on. So I'm just trying to pick up the game again. Yeah, Scott Manley was. He's a proper science nerd as well. His channel on YouTube has all sorts of things space-wise. He's keeping tabs on what Elon Musk is doing with his Starlink and his manned. That hasn't lifted yet, his manned trip to the ISS. I've lost track of what I'm trying to do here. What I'm going to try is we're going to put a manoeuvre in there, and now we're going to go focus on Duna again. So yeah, it's worth, if you do watch videos or want to watch a few videos, then you can watch some of his. So his Kerbal Space Program ones are sort of beta days, so they don't quite look as good because they haven't got the visual enhancements. But for a geeky nerd, they're brilliant, and it's an excellent way of keeping up with what Elon
Starlink
Musk
is actually to give you better internet, by the way.
It is, yeah. Yeah, Elon Musk's ambition is to give internet or decent broadband to the whole planet. I've only caught a glimpse when they got shot up in April. I'm here in the UK, by the way. Don't know what I'm looking down there, you're up there. And I caught a very, very brief glimpse of the April satellites as they went overhead. It's uncanny to see these stream of lights. You know, I'm used to seeing the ISS and other satellites go past. I've got some spotter programs and
Yeah, me too. I live in Ireland.
Did you catch the Starlink as they went across? I don't know when the next one's due to go up or when we next due to see them, but yeah, that line of lights just flashing across the sky. Definitely weird. In the meantime,
Yeah, I catch Starlink and I seen the IS.
The ISS, yeah, I quite like that comes across. Well, it comes across at a fairly decent speed, so you don't get to miss it. Starlink, I can't believe the speed that went across. Oh, wrong way. Getting there. Right. Oh. Ah. Well, that's giving me a really good periapsis around Duna. So I think we'll go for Duna first. Let's just tweak that down. I'm just going to come out, see if I can get an Ike encounter. Don't want to be too close. But I think we'll just go for that. That's elliptical. And the inclined. 50 dV. Just execute that one then. Yeah, I can't see these reports that the Starlink satellites have got complaints that they're too bright, but Elon said he's going to paint them matte black in future, and he can angle them so obviously the solar panels and the shiny bits don't reflect back to the Earth. And I really don't see what people are complaining about, that it's going to ruin the night sky, because the amount of light pollution you get in even a fairly major town nowadays, you probably wouldn't see any of them. Certainly where I live. I live in a fairly big town down in Dorset on the south coast, and you've got to get a fair way out of town to see any of the decent stars. You can see Mars and Venus and the other major celestial bodies from the back garden, but really you need to be going out there at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when all the street lights are out to see anything. And while I'm quite geeky, I quite like my sleep. Right, so I'm just going to do the capture in there. I want to keep it fairly big. Also, yeah, I don't want to. That I think I put this satellite here. Oh, that's a scanning satellite. I forgot that's a scanner. Oh, that's Duna 1. I forgot we got Duna 1 on Duna already.
Yeah, but you need to be in the middle of nowhere because light from Earth makes it harder to see Mars and Venus.
It does, yeah. Yeah, you do need to go out in the middle of nowhere, and actually in the UK that is very difficult to do. You would get right out on the moors or something. It's going to be a very weird broadcast for some people to watch, because obviously they're not watching the chat necessarily afterwards, but listen to me gabbling away to myself, as they normally do. Right, that's an inclined eccentric orbit, so let's go for that, and then we'll figure out, because that's only 500 dB, that's going to give me 2,500 dB to tweak in here, maybe. Just want to focus the view, yeah, that's okay, the orbit, it wants me to release a satellite around Ike isn't a bad one. It's sort of in keeping with the. Well, it's not. I need. Yeah. That's a ComSat, but I don't know if it's a particularly good one. I could just destroy it, keep that one. But anyway, let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's just get this node out of the way. And then to get into that orbit around Ike should be fairly easy. I just need to plot an escape, well, an entrance into an encounter with its sphere of influence on the opposite side of the planet is what I'd normally do. And then we've got plenty of DV to change the inclination with. How long have we got? Oh, crikey, 280 days. Oh, zoom out. End up making myself like travel sick watching it go around at that speed.
That reminds me of something. There was a power outage in Los Angeles and people called the police because they said they seen blue lights in the sky. It was the first time they seen the Milky Way.
That reminds me of something. There was a power outage in Los Angeles and people called the police because they'd seen blue lights in the sky. It was the first time they'd seen the Milky Way. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Partly because they were American, not casting aspersions on our American cousins, but yeah, seeing the Milky Way for the first time, that must be pretty spectacular, particularly if you don't know what it is. See, I used to be in the Merchant Navy, and that was the best place to see stars, in the middle of the Atlantic or Pacific Ocean or somewhere. Absolutely, we're talking thousands of miles away from your nearest town, street light or whatever. Once upon a time I could navigate by the stars as well, but I can't do it now. Well, I could, I'd have to get the books out, but it includes log tables or, well, actually towards the end of my seagoing
Wait, is
career.
this stream family friendly? Because I don't want to be saying the //illegal word.
It's not, well, it is family friendly. However, if you want to say illegal word, you carry on, because it's not listed as family friendly, if you like. I will put a proviso on it. Okay, everyone, those of you who are watching, the small children, Oran 258 is about to say a naughty word, so just put a bit of tape over that part of the screen or something. I won't repeat it. Right, that's that burn. So we are now in orbit around... Scroll.
If I seen the Milky Way, I would shit myself.
Yeah. No, I probably would as well. If I think that the only thing out there is little dots, a bit like what you're seeing on the screen now, rather than that, then I'd think there'd be something wrong going in there, in the atmosphere. But I think as a kid you probably just accept it and you think, oh, that's pretty, and off you go. But yeah, as an adult, if you don't know what it is, I can see why it can. Yeah. But don't these people watch television? They must know. Depends on how educated you are, I suppose. But if you watch, depending on your age, either Brian Cox or Patrick Moore, or you know about these things. You know about comets, and you know about solar flares, and you know about stuff. But, right, enough of this. Let's get on with what we're supposed to be doing. This, we are... I don't know if this is counted as, because we have a satellite. Yeah, actually, because we've put a satellite in orbit around Duna, it's actually given us the mission. But we are going to release it anyway, just to leave it here. And it doesn't matter which direction I leave it in particularly, so let's decouple that one, and off it goes. Just check on it. Yeah, solar panels have opened up. We'll swap to it quickly, just partly to arrest its spin.
I followed, by the way.
Gee, that. Oh, thank you very much. It's another follower. Don't have many followers.
NP.
But actually, the very few I do, they do pop on occasionally and say hello when they spot me. I don't broadcast regularly as such. I don't forecast. Forecast? No, I don't broadcast when I'm broadcasting, if that makes sense. But so that's my little satellite. As you can see, it's got very little DV because there we go. 1700, crikey, that's way more than I thought it had. So actually, that's probably got enough DV to change a fair amount of inclination on it needs to on its own anyway. But I'm going to shut down the engine, just make sure that the core is not hibernating. That's that one. So let's go back to the main. Right, so I want to, well, select Ike as a target. And let's put a maneuver there. Just see if we do get... What's that encounter there? That's sending me the wrong way, isn't it? I want to be sort of going... Let's try and, come on, select. Let's move it around.
I'm glad there's no verification email thing on this stream because I put in someone else's email and I don't know them.
I'm quite new to Twitch as well, so I haven't bothered putting, email verifications. I get very few followers or viewers, so it's not really a problem. Now that couldn't be a worse orbit, could it? But I've got 2700 dV. To be honest, I could probably change the inclination from that. Let's go for that one. I could try and tweak it, twist it over a bit from where it is, but I think we'll do this first burn, and you going to do it? Because it's only 35 meters per second, and then we'll see if I can do an inclination change before I actually get to the sphere of influence, because it'll be cheaper. If not, there's loads of fuel there, I'll be able to swap it around. That is a bit of a shaky encounter, that. Get this sometimes where it's thinking, yes you are, no you're not, yes you are. Where we are, okay, we're there. So if let's just put an a maneuver in there. Let's just try and change. Whoa, completely messed it up. Let's zero those. Why are you not zeroing? There we go. Numlock seems to be stuck on. Right. Try again. It's not going to have it. It's not going to let me tweak anything and see anything in. No, alright. Let's get rid of that maneuver node. Let's just try.
I only have 3 followers on my Twitch account. One I had to ban, not including the guy I banned. He said the racist word.
Oh yeah, no, definitely wouldn't chuck them out for that. Don't mind a bit of swearing, but if you're going to get nasty, then you get booted. I will come and find you on Twitch. I shall follow you as well. What do you normally stream? That looks to be quite close there, so let's...
Kerbal Space Program and Valorant.
I don't play Valorant, I must admit, but I quite happily come and watch the Kerbal Space Program. And maneuver. Right, and this is where I've got to watch which way I'm flying. Right, so we're coming in from the bottom. So I need to go that way.
I might go live now, you know.
Well, I need to go to work in a minute, but I will come and find you after I sign off here. Thanks for following me. Thanks for dropping in to say hello as well. As I said, I'm just going to tweak this until it's close enough. The parameters are normally quite forgiving, so... There we go, 359 dB. I thought it was going to be nearer like 1,000, 1,500. But, okay, there's a bit of wobble there still. I say wobble, that's the official term for inclination change. Let's burn that and then tweak it after. And I should probably leave this satellite attached. Partly because I've got lots of fuel in here, and I know I've got lots of DV in there as well, but you never know when a mission out here wants a few litres of fuel, particularly if it hasn't got enough to get back again.
Yesterday I'm just trying to help players. Tart just started this game, but I didn't help you because your experience on this game is probably very good, so sorry ?
Absolutely no problem. And I'm not that experienced. Everything I do, as you can see, you know, if I was planning this mission, I wouldn't waste the money with so much fuel. And actually, this is the first mission I've run for a while that hasn't had something go terribly wrong. It nearly did, because I forgot to put the solar panels out, deploy the fairing, but there we are. And there you go, see? It's very forgiving. Accepted that. Oh, why is my voice breaking up? It's just waiting for the orbit. Oh no, it's done.
Have you ever recovered the first stage of your rocket?
Ever recovered it? As in, do a powered landing back onto Kerbin? No, I must admit. Because no, I haven't tried that. I've seen it done, but I've not actually tried doing it myself. So I'm a bit lazy, and if I tell a lie, I made an SSTO, which just bad design. It wasn't an SSTO, but I set myself it had a booster underneath, just like a shuttle, and I said, okay, well I'll count this as an SSTO if we can recover the shuttle. So I did put a core on it and a couple of parachutes, but that's not quite a powered landing. Perhaps I will try that next. But I've done those contracts, and so that's given me a water cache. I'm up to over 8.5 million, and my reputation's coming back quite nicely as well. Let's go back to the Space Center a minute. I crashed, and I didn't restart, and I lost about 6 Kerbals, and I couldn't believe how much reputation you lose when you lose Kerbals. So I say, do try and keep track of my Kerbals. But yeah, so that's that contract. That was $250,000 for putting a satellite in Nike. That was.
If you do, there's Kyle called the Super Refueler. You don't lose money on fuel lost.
Oh, right, okay. Super Refueler, right. I'll have to have a look at that. But don't know what mission I'd go for next. I haven't got time to run one now, because I said I need to go to work, but I quite like the idea of...
Do you have Discord or something, because I can send the video?
I have got Discord. Hold on 1 minute. While that's setting up, let's just have a quick look. See, some of these I could probably do like a gather surface deployed mystery goo from the surface of Duna. I think that's spotting in a specific place. Collect 50%. What? Okay, that's what it's a 3 surface. 50%. Engine calibration. Climate study of Duna. I need a Duna rover or a Duna space plane. Ooh. Yes. I think that's been the next one. I'm going to send a space plane to Duna and we'll collect some climate atmosphere. I'm just going to stick it in Discord for a minute. Shouldn't take long. I don't know what it's doing now. Excited to see you again. Have I got? To be honest, my grey, slightly addled brain, I wouldn't be surprised if I had a Discord account. Saying welcome back, so I'll see how. Do you hate the old verification thing as much as I do? Clicking crosswalks and graphic likes and...
Yep.
Connecting. Ready? Oh, there we go. Right.
The Rockstar Games I'm Not a Robot thing took me 2 hours to pass.
Oh, the Rockstar. Yeah. They've just released, through Epic, just released GTA 5, haven't they? And every time, if I reboot the PC, and every time I just start that thing up, just the login to Rockstar Games is just stupid. Yeah, the Rockstar Games launcher is my least favourite launcher, I think.
Yeah.
Right, how do I add a server? Friends, add a friend. You the same name on Discord, so we'll put in.
No, it's just a RAN.
Okay, it's wanting a number as well. I need, tells me it's needing your 4-digit tag. What does it need to know? Capital O? Send friend request? No. How do I? Add friend. Yeah, on that bit. New group DM. Or is it because I've got streamer mode enabled? Have a look for Dangly Bob. on Discord. See if you can find me. For some reason, because I'm in streamer mode, I can do well. Let's disable. Could be because it wants me to.
Wait, I need to SE my hash. Ori for the wait.
That's alright. Don't worry about it. I appreciate your help. For those of you watching the stream on catch-up service, or whatever you do when you watch it on catch-up service, just setting up a Discord. Ooh, here we go. My hash number is 9864. Having given that out on a recording or a live stream, am I going to leave myself open to a streamer of abuse now?
I can't see my hash for some reason.
Well, so have a look for mine then. Be Dangly Bob, capital D, capital B, hash 9864. I suppose if anybody wants to join my Discord, they're going to need my hash number anyway, so it's got to be made into the public domain. Just reading the message on the top of Discord.
What's your hash again?
9864. There, I can type it in there. Look at that. So we hope Discord can be helpful in these times. We started a templates page so anyone come from book clubs to dance group can stay in touch. All pending. There we go. Customize it active now, can we? Super refueler. Ah, yes. I've seen these sort of things before.
Marcus House with you here, and welcome to episode 23 in our Quick Progression series. Today we are talking...
Episode 23. You've just pointed me towards another binge-worthy set of KSP videos to watch as well, haven't you? Right. Well, thanks a lot for that. I'm going to sign off my broadcast now, so thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching on the restream or via YouTube or whatever. If you want to follow me, subscribe or whatever you do on the various platforms, please do let me know what you think in the comments down below. I am going to sign off and I'm going to go and try and find Oren.
What's your YouTube?
Oh, what's my YouTube? Ramblings from the Dangly side. He says, can I probably do something fancy like... I say fancy. I can't do something fancy. Oh, I can. Here we go. Oh, no. That's my stream. How do I just do... Don't want that bit. Hang on. Let's just pull out copy link address. Okay, I'll just post you to a video. There we go. You'll be able to pull my channel from the video if you like. But yes,
Thanks.
Sure, no problem, thank you. I'm going to come and find Oren on Twitch when I figure out how to do that. He says, madly looking around 2 screens. Dreading the day when graphics cards have more than 2 screen outputs, and you're going to end up with 3 or 4 because that's
just click on my name.
What do I click on your name?
In chat.
In chat. Oh yeah, but because I'm using Restream, I'd have to open up Twitch, which I can do from here. I shall come and find you. But otherwise, everyone else, thanks a lot for joining me. We'll catch you all in the next one.